All this week on Dateline Schools, we've been visiting Port Huron High School, which is the site of the February Teacher of the Month, Lindsey Moran. And Lindsey, part of being honored with the Teacher of the Month is the Insurance Specialist Agency of Marysville presents you with a $300 check to use for your classroom. So I know it's just been a couple of weeks since you've been honored. What are your plans? What are your thoughts? And what are the kids suggesting that you do with that $300?
The kids have lots of suggestions. Immediate suggestion is pizza.
Of course.
Pizza for everybody is the suggestion at first. But I'm really going to be focusing, I think, on just buying supplies for not only the engineering class needs a lot of supplies, and obviously we have some of those provided from our district, but I would like to maybe buy some extra supplies, like some extra maybe 3D printer filament, because we have a limited budget for that, and I think if I bought some more of that, we could do some cool, fun printing that we might not normally have all the supplies to deal with this year, just kind of a little above and beyond. For the students, I think they would enjoy that. Also even for my math classes, I do a lot of group work. I have whiteboards and we do scratch work on dry erase boards every day. I spend at least $300 in dry erase markers out of my own pocket every year. So just extra supplies for just the group activities I do. When you're doing things in groups, you have more matching. You just need more supplies, anything you want to make into a game. So I think it'll give me some extra oomph in my budget to kind of do those fun things, and I'm going to try and buy as much as I can that I can use for a long, long time rather than those consumable items that'll only be good for a week. But I do want to treat my students, I think. I think the 3D printer filament will be a nice treat extra.
What advice do you have for your colleagues, not only here at Port Huron High School, but for the other teachers around St. Clair County?
It was very nice to be honored as Teacher of the Month. This has been, it has been an amazing experience for me to do both of these two classes, or the grant and then the PLTW class. But it has been a lot of work, and I've had to put a lot of my own time forward. And on days when you're struggling and your students are struggling, the Project Lead the Way is fun, but it's been challenging for the kids to work on their own and not get as much help from me. There have been days where they've been frustrated, which is good for them. But it's also hard as a teacher because you put in so much of your own time and you're not paid extra, and sometimes it's hard. It's like you feel like, is this worth it? And it was like this came at that perfect time, after winter when you're in the depths of everything and you're feeling a struggle, and then it's this extra appreciation. But I will say this is my 12th year, and I just would say don't ever be scared to try something new, even if it is a lot of work, because ultimately it's very rewarding. And the amount of excitement the kids have from it make every day after that so much more fun. It's hard as a teacher when you're putting so much time into everything to want to commit to more, but it's at least then you get this reward of, after I did all this and it was a really long 2 years, but now at the end of this 2 years, it's every day the kids come into a really awesome environment that they enjoy, and I'm getting to do really great, cool, innovative things with the engineering class, and I'm able to work with kids in a way I never thought I would. And so, it was hard for that minimal amount of time, but now I'm reaping the rewards. And I guess that would be my advice, is don't be scared to put a lot of work in up front, because ultimately it's going to it could have the opportunity to make your job so much more enjoyable, and you're going to have so much more of an effect on students.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County RESA.